And this tip-off was brought to us by the motorcycle of the PBA, Honda Airblade 160. Trey Suerte inbounds to the rookie revelation, Ato Ular. Outside shot from Basera Mer, and he knocks it down immediately. Here's Reed, hands it off to Powell. Powell pupunta kay Yang. Yang, three-point attempt is a swish.
Sagutan agad ng 3-point shot.
Reed hands it off to Powell. Powell on the move, will challenge Krutwig, he blocks him. The fake, the lean, kulang sa layup, Ato Ular, he's blocked upstairs, he'll get it again. Miss, trying to go one more time, and that's 2 fouls early para kay Duncan Reed.
His hand in the previous conference, he is suited up. Let's find out whether he'll play or not.
Oh, what a move mula kay Zhu. Shong Wei all the way to the basket. Krutwig is some sort of a point center kasi yung playmaking abilities niya. Umiiral talaga, nice passing, but Miles Powell gets to the basket. Well, that's a tough comparison. You know, one of the best ever yan. Here's the jumper from Publico. Kapapasok lang, nakuha yung bola. Parang first hawak lang niya sa bola. Yung pasok agad yung tira niya. Kick out to Blankley. Blankley hits a three-pointer, top of the key. Nice setup. Mula rito kay Glenn Yang. Kicked it back out. They're running. It's 4-on-1. Powell takes it all the way in. Meron pang foul.
It's a 2-on-1.
It's
Make
3-on-1.
3-on-1. Oh, wide open shot. 3-on-1 fast break. Hindi bumababa sa depensa ang Blackwater. Krutwig was caught.
To introduce and showcase their brand of basketball that is fast-paced, running gun with a lot of ball movement. Back to the panel.
An outside shot, no offensive rebound. Krutwig was not anywhere close to getting the offensive rebound.
Oh, yeah,
and there's another basket by Miles Powell.
Miles Powell felt that bump, put it up anyway. Here's Rashawn to the hoop.
Oh, what a block.
7-5, Big Liu swats that one away.
And that's why he's in there. So that ball has to move around and find the open shooter.
And si Krutwig, he'll go in.
That's it. That's the way to go.
Left
Be
side
aggressive.
Out to Zhu. Just missed the three-pointer. Nilapit ng konti. Hook shot naman ang tinira. Pasok para kay Zhu Songwei.
Who is now playing for Blackwater. He's a steal. And they're off to the races. It's going to be an easy 2 points right there. Para kay Travis Jackson, yung isa sa mga bago player ng Blackwater this conference.
Couple of turnovers in a row forced by Blackwater. McCarthy bounces to Krutwig. Basket is good. Goes over to Lamb. Lamb will drive the bump. And the basket. Chance for the three-point play. Upstairs to Sena has just come into the ball game. Di tumira. Rashawn. Jumper.
Nice.
It bounces in para sa kanya.
Friendly bounce para kay McCarthy.
Liang, now this time he gets it over to Big Liu. Liu underneath. Well, there's really not much you can do about that. Duncan Reed came out to meet him. 5 seconds to shoot. Barkley underneath. Pa-power move. Supal-pal ni Duncan.
Only 28% as against 68% here. Oh, look at Jolo go. Scoring at the buzzer against 28% for Blackwater.
Liang just stopped and popped the
Oh,
three.
yes.
Right in the face of Barkley Ebonia, and even he had to smile. Memories of that shot against Converge.
Oh, look at that outside shot. That's the 4th three-pointer now scored.
So ito na nga, at the end of one, yung ating score, 36-19. Malaki lamang nitong Bay Area. Yang outside. There's a jumper from Zhu, and he puts it in. He's shown up all sorts of basket.
Oh, big rebound by Krutwig. And then a pitch. Can he get it? Yes, he does. And he scores. Rashawn McCarthy on the fast break. There's just too much congestion in that lane. And another turnover against Blackwater and an easy 2 points for Bay Area there.
Up ahead, Blankley. Nice position, and he gets it to go.
By Bay Area, and here's a steal.
Took it away, Yang.
One-on-one, and he scores. And kita mo, no? Hirap na hirap ito si Krutwig.
Nice pass mula kay Dyke. And the layup from Ato Ular, who gets the foul. At yung pagkakataon, maka 3-point play. And it's not helping their cause. Yung mga mintis mula sa linya, 3 already missed para sa Blackwater. Zhu on the turn. Basket is good. And this guy. So 2 guys in double digits already. Powell and Zhu. Nice drive from Ray Suerte, kinaliwa.
They have to improvise and be creative. And that's because of the long arms of Liu and Miles Power with another three-point basket.
Krutwig outside to Baser. Hit a three to start the game. That's his second. They needed that badly. That's a big shot para sa Blackwater. Ang bibilis din ng mga player to get from spot A to spot B. And then, a setup. Blankley once again. Pangalawang tres ni Blankley yan. So 2 in this quarter, but overall I think that's 5 in the game already. Or 6, and that's a block. Yung quickness nitong Bay Area, kailangan sabayan ng mga PBA teams.
At the same time, their inside-outside game has been tough.
Ato. That's a jumper mula kay Ato Ular, playing cool in this game.
But the defense has to be there. Again,
Oh, look at that
Miles
move.
Powell.
What a
Grabe
move.
ginawa nun. You don't want him to get those dunk shots.
Ato Ular once again, 9 puntos na para sa kanya. Nice feed. Miles Powell, the marked man. They try to mark him, but still, he can get it to go. This guy, 4 seconds to get to make something happen. Powell, he'll step back from 3. And
got it.
swish it through. Was that the play that they set up? We're not sure, but hey, they'll take it. That's a 3. 64-36. That's it at the end of the first half. So Blackwater, a lot of catching up to do. Duncan Reed, Zhu, and this guy, Miles Powell, starting the second half the way he ended the first, a three-pointer.
But here, he's starting in the second half. McCarthy finally hitting the shot from outside.
And obviously, big green light ito si Miles Powell. He can do whatever he wants when he's in there. Pass inside to Krutwig, underneath, drops it in.
They're supposed to be a much bigger team, but they're not really imposing their size inside. There's an easy 2 points there for Baser Amir. The only points in the paint that are being scored by Bay Area on the whole are from slashers, like
wow.
Miles Powell.
What a move. So he may be getting the lion's share of the points, but they don't care. He's putting on a show.
And there he is again. Right now, he's unstoppable. The whole key is you make him not get the ball.
And counting, tipped away. Quick hands from the white shirt. Powell's gonna get it one more time. McCarthy too late. And Powell's got 35. High-fiving those guys at the baseline.
He's turning it into a one-man show. And look at McCarthy now driving strong to the basket. Now once that happens, Krutwig's got to be able to release quickly. That's a nice floater coming from McCarthy, now in double figures.
Oh, all alone from 3. And he puts that one in.
And there's a lack of energy now on the part of Blackwater. They're not closing out on the shooters. Trying to body up on Liu.
Yang on the turn. The jumper is good para kay Glenn Yang.
So the ruling of the PBA is that only 2 of them can play at the same time, not
Right.
all 3.
When
There's
Glenn Yang,
yeah. And Krutwig has to make better decisions off the double team, and there's Glenn Yang.
Gab Banal, on the other hand, nakalaro na rin kahit itong first half pa. That's a 3 mula kay Travis Jackson. He's got 5 in the game. So Travis is trying to show his wares here. Remember, he was out of the league for the last conference.
Ang bilis ng galaw ni Glenn Yang. You really have to give credit to this point guard.
Glenn Yang has been very impressive running that offense para sa kanyang koponan. That's another 3 mula kay Travis Jackson. Back to back para sa kanya.
And here's a steal here. And Ular is going to score. A little bit of a press here. Well, I think I'm speaking too soon because Miles Powell is just about ready to check back in. Ito yung step back. Pasok na naman!
Kobe Lamb.
Oceania zone got a podium finish in the Olympics in men's basketball. There's Glenn Yang.
Glenn Yang.
How to stop the Bay Area Dragons. This is just their first game. But what an auspicious debut here
Look at
for the
that.
Dragons, and more three-point shooting.
Sena kicks to Ion for 3. And Mike gets that one. Jolo outside. Sena. That's a 3 mula kay James. And if you set up James Sena that way sa perimeter, Jolo go. Back-to-back 3s para sa Blackwater.
And that's really because on the Bay Area side, Miles Powell really really does a lot of things on his own. Still that zone defense of Blackwater.
Pass to Duncan Reed.
Very easily.
That's the first 2 points of Duncan. Duncan Reed, of course, led Hong Kong in many tournaments as far as scoring is concerned.
There's Cameron
FIBA
Ludwig.
Asian Games.
Oh, yeah.
They go to the side. The drive. Kinaliwa. Pasok yan para kay Zheng Chilong. At hindi na nga siguro. Baka hindi na ipasok yan eh.
Ito.
Ready na pala pumasok.
Ready to check in, and there's Blankley.
Apat na yata yan, no, na tres. Blankly. Dean, he just waits. He camps out at that 3-point line and just waits for kickouts.
His mother was born in Tianjin, China.
Yun.
Here's a 3-pointer coming from Mark Dyke. You know, I really like the upside of Mark Dyke.
Dipolo, he came in the fourth quarter, hit shots in a row. I think he had 14 straight points. Oh, but a bit too late on the defense there. And Kobe Lamb are getting that first experience. It's been a pretty great show that they're putting on. Ayon. Isa pa para kay Mike. Zheng left it for Duncan Reed. Gets the basket. Chance for the 3-point play.
And just as I was saying that the bigs aren't really scoring.
Wala pa.
Medyo nagkukulang.
Yes.
Here's Yusuf Taha. Let's see what he can do.
Ito, maraming skills ito. Yun.
There.
Yusuf Taha. Konting ipit using that elbow just a little bit. No extension. Scotty, Miles pala. Miles. That's Miles Powell. 41. Some of the bench players of East Bay are in the lineup, and yet they continue to drill shots. Song Jianhua. But he's in their lineup, and he might join them later on. Zheng from 3. May check mark itong Bay.
Totoo. And we did say that Dean's List Mark was ready to bomb. And again, look at the legs of Bay Area. And there's the shot coming from Krudvik, and finally he's in double figures.
It's going to be a victory for Bay Area in their first try. And look at that! I don't know if he called the bank.
And you know, they take that shot with so much confidence because they know that Big Liu is inside to get that offensive rebound. Kung sakasakaling magbinti sila from outside, must be really good to be able to inspire teammates to play.
That's what everyone was waiting
yeah.
for. So yan, final score natin 133-87. That's brought to us by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA. Thank you for joining us for this first game ng ating PBA Wednesday opening ng Coms Cup.